So I have 13 episodes, and like somebody asked me, "Oh wow, you've not made an episode about music," and I was like, "Oh wow, that's true because like I really really love music." I know. So this is the episode about music, and God help us that it does not pass 1 hour. So yeah, let's get this shit. So welcome back to this thing that I do, and today I'm with TJ, and TJ has been here before. He was in the episode that blew up the most. So yeah, hopefully this one does the same. Let's see if it's a TJ effect. so so we're going to talk about music today, and I chose TJ because me and TJ can sit down and talk about music for like almost like 3 hours, 4 hours. Like it's a normal thing. So he was like the first guy that just came to my mind. So is it weird if I ask what is music? Because people don't know what music is.
Actually, it's real life. But I think music, because I've been during my IT, I was going out over different forms of arts, and I found out that is music, cinema, literature. They're all under art. So I feel music is a form of artistic expression. Yeah, that's it. Music is a form of artistic expression. True sound.
I think I would say the same thing. I would say it's art, but I always feel like every form of art is also a form of entertainment to somebody. So to you, what does music mean to you? Like what? How like you? I mean, you explain what it is, but like what has it done for you or to you? Why is it so? It's important, right?
Mm.
Why is it so important?
To me, music. Since I said before that music is a form of artistic expression, then to me, I like listening to people express themselves. And the thing is that I know that compared to today's our modern music, and normally people are really expressing themselves now because everybody just line in their lyrics, or everybody just sampling past songs or people. So it's hard to actually listen to people express themselves because they are not really expressing themselves. So I won't really say that it's just a form of art. The reason I really like music is that it gives me this thrill. The fact that I get to listen to different people at today I can listen to maybe um I don't even want to give maybe so I can listen to Rema, then the next time I can listen to Lana Del Rey. I like the fact that I have the choice to listen to. I don't know how to put it exactly. I really like listening to music because of the thrill that it gives me. I read somewhere that people that understand music and love music, that is that's the highest form of empathy. So the fact that you are able to relate to what someone is feeling through their music is a high form of empathy. So I really love music because of the thrill that it gives me. It's the same way it gives the same thrill I get from cinema, the same thrill I get from reading books. So I think it's just actually if we are now being scientific,
Or
there's
dopamine.
dopamine is released. So I think at a point maybe it's an addiction I have. I'm not sure yet. I'm actually not sure yet. I'll look into it, but I feel like it's the dopamine rush I get from listening to music that makes me love it and why I listen to it. And one thing is that there was one phase in my life where I got bored with everything. Maybe I stopped watching football, then I stopped reading books. I stopped watching cinema like movies and series, but it was still music that stuck with me because it's hard to get tired of music. It's easy to get tired of books because you might have a short attention span. It's easy to get tired of movies because maybe they don't release anything original again. Then you might get tired of football because your team is not winning. From my own perspective, because other people might argue, but I can't really get tired of music because there are different genres of music, different artists, and as much as people say that music is dying, I don't feel it's dying per se. I just feel like even if you think it's dying, you can always go back to past music.
Exactly.
So I can't really get tired of music no matter what. So that's why I really love music.
That was nice. That was so great. I think me, it's like it's the same thing. It's the true because sometimes it's like exciting. But what is exciting? Like somebody's voice, beats, and instruments. But like it's so sweet, And sometimes it's very emotional because you feel a certain way and you know how you know what you want to listen to. You know,
Mm.
like that thing that they did on the Wrapped that was like your morning, afternoon, and night,
Mm.
that type of thing. You feel a certain way and then you just know what you want to listen to.
Exactly, exactly.
So that's just how it is, and it's crazy because you and this person, that's the person that sang this, you guys probably felt the same way. So the person is helping you express yourself. You get,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, true.
So do you have a favorite genre in music?
Um, I think it's just two. I really can't pick one because it goes from time to time. But my two top favorite genre are alternative. They maybe not slash with indie. Then mumble rap actually. I have to specify mumble rap because if I say rap is very generic. But I have to specify mumble rap.
You like mumble rap? I mean, it's great. I think I cannot actually choose, but Afrobeat is like. I mean, if you ask me some years, like when I was small, I would not even put Afrobeat, but God, like, it is becoming too crazy because it's so divided, but it's the same guys, and it's just nice. Then maybe rap. Then I don't know where to put. Alternative is there. See, I cannot choose. I cannot even have two. There's rap, Afrobeat. There's alternative, and then there's rock because I love rock so much, and it's weird. What is your taste in music? What does music taste mean? What does that mean?
It's true. I've actually always wondered that. I feel like sometimes when people say you have good taste in, no, you not you per se, but in general, when they give compliments on they have good taste in music, I feel like they're just projecting their own taste. Like maybe you love Asha now,
Mm,
and you hear someone playing Asha, you have good taste. You're just projecting. If the person was playing another artist that you don't really fuck
yeah.
with, you might not have given that compliment. But I feel like the objective when you say someone has good taste in music, that means that it doesn't mean that maybe they know very underground artist, or it doesn't mean that they know every song you do. I just feel like
You're
it
just
means that
playing what you like.
no, 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 no. I'm saying that being objective now, that means that from a from not from anyone's opinion, but the general fact, when someone actually has good taste in music, I just feel it means the person is selective of the music they listen to. They don't just pick anything, and as it happens, that selection is what the general public admits is good. So if maybe like now, if this let's say Wissy's discography now,
Mm.
if in okay, let's say like his past three projects, if you put this More Love Lets You Go, Made in Lagos, and the Starboy Soundman, let's just assume that everybody in this room now, like all of us, we admit okay, maybe Jam is the best in Soundman. We say MIL is the best in sorry, maybe we say Blessed is the best in
I'm surprised
MIL.
you didn't say Essence.
Hmm?
I said I'm surprised
No,
you
no,
didn't say Essence.
what I've learned is that the best song the most popular song in an
It's
album is
not. It's
never the
never
best.
the best,
Then
bro.
maybe Frames is the best in More Love Less Go. So if all of us we've agreed on it,
Mm,
but we've not put it together, and we now hear someone in the next room
mm.
playing those three songs, we'll say that person has good taste.
Yeah, like
That's because the person's selection of music is what everybody admits is good music. Then that's one perspective. Then another perspective is that maybe you don't know the person has good taste in music. He has a selection of songs he listens to, and you've never probably heard of these songs, or you've never even listened to them. Or when you actually listen to them, you like them. So when you say someone has good taste in music, is you are right actually. It's just what at least his selection of music is what is pleasing to the ears. Maybe you or everyone else.
mm,
So I just that's good taste in music. It's just like saying someone has good taste in fashion. It's not that what he's wearing is how will I put it now? Okay, now let's say in corporate now, if you admit that this person dresses well, all he's wearing is a shirt, trousers, and shoes. But what makes him different from others is that the shirt he chooses to wear today is everything. The shirt he chooses to wear today, his trouser he chooses to wear today, the shoes you wear, everything complements each other. So that's how you know that what he chooses to wear is what is pleasing to see. So
Yeah.
so exactly for music, what he chooses to listen to is what is pleasing.
To hear.
Yeah, exactly. So
I feel like it's like just like that too, because most times I just realize that most times when someone like guy you too sabi or guy I love this is what they know and what they like. But sometimes it happens to me too because in 100 level and I used to like connect to the speaker for my roommates and I actually I'm not bragging but I broadened their taste because when I meet this guy one time he was like you don't know this guy this guy was the one that like introduced me to this guy. He's the one that's always playing music or that kind of thing. So when they hear something that they fuck with and it's like they don't know this person though, but they're like, who sang this song? And you're like, oh, this is this by this thing. I say, yeah, I like this song. That song is nice. That's also it's a form of discovery, but it's also they like it. The person, I don't know if the person will be more excited than somebody that already knows that song. Like he gets like this person doesn't know the song, but the person like, oh, wow, I really like the song. Then another person comes and the person knows the song. I don't know who will be more excited, but
yeah, actually,
yeah,
one thing is that one thing I learned is that since music is subjective, so everyone cannot agree that this song is good or this genre of music is good or this artist is good. So when let's say now like because I'll use a very practical example because where I did my IT where I worked, everyone had different taste. Two of my closest they were my friends, but they were grown men. No, like they were in their mid-20s. They my uncle and my close friend, they were into Alter very well. But the others, there was one that was a hardcore whiskey fan. He didn't listen to anything apart from whiskey, Brimo, and maybe Asha. He didn't listen to any other thing.
nice.
Then there was another one that just listened to Cavemen and Coldplay. Then there was one that listened to only mainstream Nigerian music, those ones that they play on the streets. So I listen to all those let's say variations of music. I know what to play. And let's say now I now play maybe Ote, maybe I play one Odusin song. The people that like Ote do be like, guy, you sabi. The one that loves, if I play a caveman song, the one that loves caveman and I play maybe a Coldplay song, will be like, guy, this guy, you know your shit.
Exactly.
And the one maybe I now want to go and play a new song that dropped last week. The one that loves mainstream. So everybody's admitting they have good taste, but they're only admitting it because I'm playing what they want to hear.
Exactly. So how is your taste compared to other people? Has anybody ever like you're playing music and somebody was like, bro, you're playing trash?
Actually,
Has it happened to you?
Honestly, on a very serious note, it has never happened in my life.
Bro.
It really has never happened in my life. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's because you really can't tell me that. It's not because I've not played any trash song. It's just that you can't tell me that what I'm playing is trash because on a very outside my room, the only time I play music is on my pods.
Yeah.
So it's in my room and with time, if I come to the room if we're roommates for the first time and I play on one indie song that you've never heard of, you might just think this thing is trash. But with time, when you realize that it's not just indie I play, you realize that it's different. Nobody has ever said that what I'm playing is trash. The closest that maybe they've said that this thing is bad was when I was okay. First of all, that's during that guy that this if Chinaza is listening to this, please just put this to IK that because he was in his room. I was really only the conversation was only between Chinaza and I, and the conversation was about Santi and Chinaza because I respect Chinaza in music, and so for him to say that Santi is a basic artist, I was disappointed. So I really wanted to know why. And this guy that I don't know shit about music, I don't know if you have to say so that, but this guy, was now like saying stuff that, and the thing is, he already had that bias against Santi. So me playing other songs that we just have, so you can just say this artist is bad, not that the song I'm playing is bad. Nah, it really is very rare for it to happen. Well, sorry. I also maybe in high school when I was in like SS3, that time I really started listening to Santi. It was Freaky that was playing him, Mandy and the Jungle, and Freaky was very chaotic because the chaos, sorry, the chorus was it was shouting, so people were not really used to it. They were just like, "What is this?" There was no compliment of, "This song is trash." I mean, there was no statement of
I
the song
think
is
I've gotten that before. Or like this song is terrible. When I'm playing all these parody songs, like all these then
trash.
comedy songs, I'm like, what is this? What is this thing you're playing? And you know me, I'm feeling it because it's not that deep. It's just a stupid song, that kind of thing. So I guess that's it. But I have never. I stopped. I stopped. Should I say judging people's music because I just assume people like what they like. I don't go around saying like an artist is I don't go around saying an artist is trash anymore. Except I'm playing with it, like I'm teasing my friend. I'm like, guy, you listen to this guy, you walk or all this kind of things because they just play because everybody just likes what they like. You can literally see the most basic artist ever. Nigga samples everything, has like basic this thing, and somebody's like, I love this guy. This guy has gotten me through a lot, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. I don't just fuck with this guy, and it's not a bad thing. I don't just fuck with, just like how you wouldn't fuck with somebody that I'm also playing, that kind of thing. So nobody has superior taste. So even if Barack Obama releases that his list of these things or this thing, and you see your guy there, it doesn't mean that your guy is that guy. It just means Barack Obama just happens to like the person you like. That kind of thing. Nobody has superior taste like that. But but like nobody has superior taste like that. But in terms of diversification, you can say that somebody is very diverse when it comes to music. But you cannot say their taste is superior just because they're diverse. You get?
I actually disagree, Sha.
Me, I don't. Me personally, I don't believe in superior taste. I believe in extreme diversification. Oh yeah, but what do you want to say?
I believe there's superior taste because as much as music is everybody has different tastes in music, there are some genres of music that are better than you can't compare opera like classic music to maybe Afrobeat at all. You cannot because opera is organic. When I say Afrobeat, okay, because there are some organic. When I say organic, that means that they use real instruments and not the beat pad or this. So there are some genres of music that are better than the other. Just like I said, I keep making this reference because that's the analogy I'm using. Music is a form of art. So just like how there are some art forms of artistic expression are better than you can't compare all paintings like maybe Leonardo da Vinci's paintings or the Mona Lisa to a caricature. You know what a caricature is now, and you can't compare things. In this, nothing is equal. Most things are not equal. One thing always be better than the other. Just like music, there are some genres of music better than the other. I think opera to me is the highest form of unless there's any that's the one I know of because it takes especially when the women that sing the women those their high voice those ones and they that's why it's only elites that go to elites that go to operas because they pay high they pay high the tickets are very high you only see and you there's no rush. You just sit down and enjoy the music because you appreciate the woman's pitch, how high she sings. You appreciate the band, the orchestra, and everything. So you cannot compare it to maybe maybe EDM. You cannot compare it to Amapiano where there's one DJ who just gone
It's a
then
foundation beat you just add on top of it.
so I'm saying that I feel like there will be superior. It's possible for someone to have superior taste in music because if me I listen to opera and you listen to maybe this rap like a Small Doctor or I like Small Doctor but I'm just using it as So you can't tell me that Small Doctor all he does is maybe okay someone all if he pays someone to write if he pays someone to write for him he gets a producer and someone that goes through years of vocal training, someone that selects band members. That's a screening process for them. They practice for months, and you now go and tell me someone that makes music in a day, and you cannot tell me that. Obviously, one is superior now. It's possible to have a superior taste in music.
Okay, I get what you're saying because everything comes down to the process. Basically, what you're saying, everything comes down to the process. Because, but like what me I'm saying is that in terms of people, because someone will still see this person do the whole thing and train her voice and blah blah, they will go and attend the show and they'll be like, oh, that was great. But small doctor will release a song and I'll be like, oh no, they love this song. That do you understand? So it's kind of it's people.
It's been
Someone might not appreciate that hard work that that person went through, but everything still boils down to the process. Now, the process now that she went through, with everything, that is like superior. That is for you to go to that length for your work. That is art. That is your art, and it is superior in the form. Like you get, it's superior in its own form. And then that guy's own is just there because everybody can do it. Everybody's doing it basically, but not everybody can do what she does. There's superior art, there's superior art form, there's a superior process, there's a better process. But in terms of human beings being human beings, some people will just see it as being there and see this other one as being okay. Like your favorite movie, you're like, no, I love this movie. And so I'm like, it was okay. That kind of thing. Yeah, that's what I mean. So in terms of human being, that superior tasting does not really exist. But in terms of the arts and the work ethic, there is superiority. That kind of that I don't know if you get.
I get, but superior taste actually exists. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I said it before. It's not about the process. I'm saying if I listen to opera and you listen to I'm even trying to think of a very low. The thing is, I really can't think of. Maybe you look at music you listen to is all of them that they just sample. All they do is sample. And me, I listen to the best artist from her. It does not mean that yes, the process is yes, what she's doing is superior. But my taste is actually if me, I stay in USA and I've because one thing US is like the capital of the world in terms of culture. So they adopt different food cultures because you see US you see them bringing pizza there, pasta from Italy. Then you see them bringing sushi from Japan. You see them bringing different baguettes from France. So they are like they've adopted different cultures. So you will not compare it to somewhere like Nigeria where we we have a lot of foods in Nigeria here, but you really can't compare it to the US. So you might say that because we were African and this is our own taste in food. Maybe we eat amala and this. You might say that okay, US is not superior to us because our own food are different. It does not apply. US the reason why US is superior is because they can get they can get African foods too, but they will not just stop with African foods. They can get Chinese foods. They can get any other type of because they adopt different cultures. But if you all you listen to is Small Doctor, but me I listen to opera, but I don't just stop at opera. I listen to rock, I listen to jazz. And you obviously my taste is superior because I'm willing to explore, but you are not willing to explore. So obviously my taste is superior.
Makes sense. I'm going to ask my audience what they think because I feel you. I feel you. So let's move to the next one. So who are you on right now? Like, what are you listening to, or what are you listening to right now?
Just this one, I was actually listening to Smino. Um, his album. I'm trying to remember. How can I forget the name? Yeah, because my uncle really loves Smino, and I'm going back to what my uncle loves to see what he saw in that because my uncle and I have a very similar taste in music. So when we don't agree on a particular artist or album, sometimes he listens to the artist that he does not agree with.
Okay.
So if he does not like he's not really into an artist that I keep telling him that is very good, you might go back to listen to that artist to see what I see in him. And sometimes if I don't agree on an artist that I admit is very good, I'll have to go back. So he kept playing Smino when I think he really loves Smino. So when Smino dropped that album, he was rinsing it badly. So I had to go and listen. I'm still seeing it. I've not gotten to where he was seeing in him, but I'm getting there because there's one. I like how Smino plays with his voice. Like
Yeah.
he reminds me of Amine and this other rapper. I'm trying to remember the other. Is he Amine? Apart from Amine, there's what?
Amini.
No, it's Amine. Another there's this other rapper that plays with his voice. I've forgotten, but Smino reminds me of a man, and I like playful rap, where the rapper can rap about serious. Okay, maybe it's Kendrick Lamar to an extent,
Yeah,
but
Kendrick and
yeah,
yeah.
I like rappers that they don't just rap in one certain pattern. Like they can play with their voice or go high pitched or go low. So I really like him for that, but I'm not really feeling his flow of music then. I actually created a list of people I wanted to listen to today. I was going to listen to Omali's album very well because I keep
Like I
seeing
should listen to that thing.
I keep seeing people talking about the album that is one of the best African albums.
But to you was just
No, I didn't really feel it. I didn't really feel it, but that's why I want to go back
yeah.
and listen. Then I also want to listen to River Roses for like the fifth time because I feel like I've not appreciated that album well enough because there's still some songs that no one talks about that I want to go back and listen and maybe because there are some songs after maybe I feel like the album is divided into two acts. There's the popular songs like maybe Are You There, Calm Down, Sargasm, but there's some songs that no one has ever heard of that I want to go back and explore. Then I also want to listen to this. I want to listen to Metro Boomin's discography again because this album reminded me of how good he is. I remember when he dropped. He also released a movie for Savage Mood, and I realized that he actually does. This is the first time I'm realizing that he does album rollouts, and it was so beautiful. So I want to go back and listen to from Savage Mood because it was one that actually made me discover 21 Savage, and so I want to go back to listen to Savage Mood. Then I also want to listen to this other. Who is this other person? I cannot forget his name. But 21, okay, yeah. I want to go back to listen to Savage Mode 2. 21's. Sorry, the Metro Boomin's album. His first album was not Savage Mode. It was
19.
no, not that one. Without Warning. I think yes, without. Is it Without Warning? It was one that had a dog. Yeah, that one. Then it was the 21 Savage album I want to listen to is Savage Mode 2. Yes, actually. So I think that was my list. There was another person, but maybe I think that was one. Oh, yeah, that's
So me, I'm still on. I'm still on more level. I'm still on more loveless ego guy. That album has a hold of me. Like since it just plays with my mood. Like sometimes I feel like this and I'm doing work in my room and this and I'm just playing the album and it's just nice to me. And Metro Boomin's album that dropped yesterday, God, it was like it was just crazy. Like I'm going to listen to it again. Who else am I on? Metro Boomin, More Love, Less Ego. I think I drank Smino's album. I slept on it because I remember when it came out and I just left it. So I got Wi-Fi, then I downloaded it. So I was walking to go and skate and I was listening to it and I'm like, bro, what is this? Like, what is this album? Because it was just sweet to me from the beginning to the end. Who else? Who else am I on right now? Let's go and check. I think one of the singles. I hear I'm on these guys. Or like a group of guys, like a group of people, not like, but like I'm on a group, but like I'm talking about they're also in like a particular genre. All these 90s rappers right now, a tribe called Quest, The Facade. I've already finished Wu Tang, so I'm about to enter these guys as refugees.
no, Fuji.
Fuji's, yeah. So I'm on that 90s rap type shit. Not just this, but this particular flow. This kind of chill flow that a tribe called Quest have. I'm on them right now. I'm even making a playlist. So, what was your... Yeah, so Spotify Raps came out, which is like the most exciting thing to anybody that's using Spotify. Anybody that even listens to music because it's just so great. So, Raps came out and then everybody was so excited. I know me, I was excited because my own refused to do it and I was very anxious. I was shaking. So, who What was your top five? Top five artists? Do you remember? What was your top five?
It was Crew Santino number one. And then number two was I think John Bellion. Then number three was Kanye West. Number four was Playboy Carti, and number five was Young Thug.
So how like is accurate? Is it accurate?
Is I think Kanye West might be number two, then John Bellion number three. But that's the top five.
So how do you feel about those five artists? Like this year, what did they do to you this year that they entered your top five?
I feel four of them are geniuses. Then the Kati that's not the genius. I just like Kati because of I just love Kati. He was one that really made me. Ian with Lewis Yvette were the one that made me appreciate mumble rap. So Kati and Lewis Yvette were the ones that really made me appreciate mumble rap. So Kati is the only one that I don't consider a genius there. Maybe he's a genius when it comes to organizing music and albums, but when I talk to individual singles and albums, I don't consider him. So the remaining four, Santi is a genius, but I can't emphasize this enough. I'm not really into. That's another topic for another day. Then Kanye West is a genius, definitely. John Bellion is a genius. Then the fourth is Young Thug, but the reason why I'll go into Young Thug is people don't really know him as a genius because they think since he's mumble rap, you know. But Young Thug has great vocals, and his vocals are so like he's so versatile. He can sing sometimes. Sometimes when other rappers bring him on a song, he can sing as the chorus. Exactly. There are sometimes that he could rap, and sometimes that his voice could be very deep. There's sometimes that it could be so tiny, and I love the versatility. And I found out that he can actually play the guitar. It was one that there's this one of it on the Pretty Toga.
Girls.
Yes, he was one playing. What did you say?
The album cover was he with the guitar.
Yes. Yeah. So the song by featuring Quavo, it was one I played the guitar, and when I heard that thing blew my mind because I really love string instruments. So I feel Young Thug is a genius, and people don't appreciate him enough. I really love
Thug has almost made me cry, guy. That's how much I love that guy.
Let me just talk about Jeffrey too, because Jeffrey is one of my favorite albums of all time. The art, everything about the album is perfect. The whole structure of the album. There are some songs there. Kanye West. You also notice there's Wyclef Jean. Yeah. There's Riri for Rihanna. There's Swiss Beats. That's a producer. There's Harambe. Harambe was the name of the gorilla that was killed. Then there's Webby. I'm trying to remember. There's Wyclef. Okay, I mentioned Wyclef Jean. So the names of all those songs is attributed to the fact that the album is after his role models and his influences.
My top five. Number one was Santi. Number two was Burna Boy. Number three was Kendrick. Number four was Obong Jaya. And number five was Kanye West. So Santi, because why not? Because that guy, I listened to his whole discography after Subaru Boys came out. Then I love Subaru Boys because Subaru Boys was too versatile. And then I noticed that he's like Beyonce. It's not like Beyonce, but like Susie's Funeral, Mandy and the Jungle, Subaru Boys. Those three albums, they don't sound the same. It's the same guy, but those three albums don't sound the same because you can play one and be like, oh, this is this person, and then you play another one and people will be like, are you sure it's the same person? You get. So to me, that's just how it is, and I was just on the guy this year. Then Burna Boy, because I'm a Burna Boy every year because he's just that guy. I consider all of them geniuses, and I consider all of them extremely artistic. But Kendrick and Obong, those guys, their art is surreal. Santi's into the whole anime thing, he takes different influences and puts it in his music. But Obong and Kendrick, I don't even know how to explain them, but them on a different level, they are just something else. Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper is just like how I'm on More Love Less Ego. That's how I was on that album for like more than a month. Because that album, like, was like wait, and now we were waiting, and then he dropped it, and I was like, oh god, am I ever going to stop? Even till now, I still listen to that album. So that was Kendrick for me. Kendrick is just great. Then Obong also dropped an album. That album is great. Um, why can't I remember the name? Sometimes I dream of those. Yeah, that's the name of the album. Obong Jaya is. I won't say he's underrated. I just feel like he hasn't gotten what he deserves yet. That's what underrated means. So the guy is just a genius to be, and he's very great. And he has, when it comes to versatility, this nigga's voice is deep in this song, and in that same song, he goes very light, and his same song is singing, the other song is rapping, and the guy just used to bust my head. I love that guy. That guy is crazy. Then Kanye West. How Kanye West got to my top five? I think it's because I've been on. Kanye West is still on that spot of my favorite artist of all time. So I've been on. I was not even listening to. Maybe once in a while I would play like one or two songs from Donda, but I think how he got into my top five was that I was on that old Kanye West type shit. I was listening to American Boy. I was listening to College Dropouts, Graduation. I listened to what did I then? I listened to everything. It was yeah, lit registration. I was just there's a form of nostalgia it gives me because my cousin and my mom, everybody used to listen to these songs, and now I'm listening to them like on my own because that time is the music you hear that you listen to, and now this is just me listening to it, and it just has that same great feeling. So yeah, that everybody on my top five is very iconic to me. So yeah, I guess that's just it. I want to see how it will be next year because I plan on even if those people still drop projects, def I'm like first in line to listen to it again. But I want to see if I can discover more people like them. So before we make this episode like 50 minutes, 1 hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, I think we're just going to end the year. So TJ, what's do you have anything to say? Like, who would you put people on?
Um, Kishibashi, but not just I am the Antichrist to you that everyone knows. Um, 151A is one of the best albums I've ever heard because it's very everything is organic from the start to the finish, and he really loves playing with violins. And I just found out that he was not even he actually has an orchestra. He just sings. He's not the one that plays the violin. And I didn't even think of it. So I love how his voice is even really that good. Like it does not be compared to maybe when you want to compare it to Bruno Mars or one or the weekend or no, not even the maybe Charlie Puth or one artist with a very good voice. His voice is just average, yeah. But he knows he stresses his voice. He knows how to engage emotions in people. That even you can put the happiest of songs. Maybe it has happy lyrics, but he will set the tune to a sad. I really love how I love his I really love him. He engages emotions in me. Then I also want to suggest Asha, but no, maybe I feel like people should listen to Asha more, but not just maybe they from Be My Man or Fire on the Mountain. They should actually listen to the entire discography because this woman is too good. And when I say too good, everybody can say too good, but I put her above she's global she's like globally renowned. I rate her above just Nigeria. And to me, she's the best female Nigerian artist. Apart from of uh, currently, then if you now no not currently, but if you want to say of all time, you can remove maybe Sade. Then okay, I think apart from Sade, she's too good. Like she sometimes sings like an indie artist. She's very. I love how good she is. Nah, her music just makes me forget that she's Nigerian. She's very very good. I really want people to listen to her.
I have to write a list because who would I put people on right now? There are plenty, but um, Obong because I'll forever suggest that guy till I die because I feel like he has something for everybody, and yeah, like show them camp because they are should. I feel like as much as everyone loves their music, they're still underrated in a way. So yeah, SDC because those guys are crazy. Then Miki Matsubaru is like she's very great. Then there's Reggie Snow, there's Foggy Raw, and there is Flower of Love. Those are people I would suggest people to listen to because I feel like they have everything for everybody. So yeah, that's basically it. I guess this brings this episode to an end because this episode was great. And if I could go live with my podcast, we would have gone live and we just talked till like forever. Well, it was nice. And I might do a second part on this same episode because it's never enough. So thank you for being on my show. Thank you for coming down from your bed and allow me to sit on your only chair. So yeah, I think that's it. Don't forget to listen to what makes you happy, and also don't be scared to explore because you never know what you like. So thank you guys for listening. I hope this one was not too long, and I'll see you guys next time.